Hello and welcome. The map is Ohana, and let's introduce our players. In the top left-hand corner we have the red Zerg Stephano, and in the bottom corner we have the blue Terran Neeb. And I already like this guy because his name is fun to say. Neeb, Neeb, kneel before the might of Neeb. I love that name. It's awesome. Anyway, so here I am casting a match of Starcraft 2. It's a bit weird. I thought it might be a bit fun. So, if you find it fun as well, then let me know, and I might just do some more of these. And if I'm going to do some more of these anyway, then you might just speed up the process, like a bit of a chrono boost or something. And if so, please submit those before I do my laundry, because I would love a chrono boost effect on me while doing my laundry. Because as we know, doing laundry it's a pain. It's horrible. No one likes doing laundry, except for people who like doing laundry, and those people are a menace to society, as we all know. We have our overlord creeping along the map, slowly making its way to Neeb's base. And I'm going to say that name as often as I can because it really is quite fun to say. So let's open up the production tab. We have a barracks going down, we have SCVs going down, and this overlord is still making its way along the map. It's quite a persistent overlord. Gotta give him credit. And he's a little bit jealous. He's just had his cup of coffee, and those snails are still going by him so quickly that, you know, it's like, it's gotta be horrible as an overlord. Anyway, have an expansion going down for Stephano. And we still have a barracks going down for Neeb. Nothing too crazy just yet, but one can never tell, because this is StarCraft 2, and things like to get crazy all of the time. We have an SCV heading out to see what Stephano is doing in his base. And we have our spawning pool going down for Stephano now. Oh, that poor overlord. By the time he gets there, he's gonna have to deal with a marine. I really feel sorry for this guy. Poor bird. Poor little red overlord thing. Shame. Anyway. See, look at that. What? You don't have to just run out and start shooting people. Is that what you do? You just run out your home with your massive machine gun and your battle suit and just randomly start shooting things that are flying above you? That is not cool. Someone teach that guy some manners. You say, I don't like you, before you start shooting people. You have to announce it first. It's just not nice if you don't announce it first. We have queens on the way and zerglings as well. That SCV's heading on out of there because he knows it is his time. If he stays there, he will not be alive for very much longer. And we have a command center going down for Neeb. Nearly halfway done, in fact. And that poor overlord still getting picked on by that bully marine. Zerglings heading out to secure the watchtowers. And we have a bunker going down as well. Ah, there it is. I was wondering where he was hiding that. And a factory going down for Neeb. And it looks like he's getting a reactor on his barracks, so he's probably going to swap those, get a little bit of Hellion harass going out just to annoy Stephano, because that's what Terran people like to do, because it works. Just fry those drones. Just fry them. Double extractor going down for Stephano at his natural. Looks like we have another factory going down. Question is, will it be for siege tanks, or will it be for more Hellions? One can never know. Looks like Stephano is heading out to secure his third. And we have lots of Hellions on the way for Neeb. Damn, I love saying that name. Neeb! Ha! Love it. Anyway. Looks like it is indeed... Ah, no, he's going to be researching the Hellion upgrade with this factory and maybe producing more Hellions. Will he produce more Hellions? That is the question you have to ask yourselves. Do you feel like producing Hellions, punk? Indeed you do. So, that's fun. I'm going to have lots and lots of Hellions. He's sending 4 on the way to go and pick on Stephano because this guy's a bully, and we have a Roach Warren just about to finish up. So he's going to have to get the harass in before those roaches can pop out. Stephano sees this coming, so I presume he's going to have some queens in position to deal with this. Yes, he is. There we go. We have the queens. He's going to check out the natural, make sure that's there. Does he see it? Does he indeed? Whoop. Let's try not to go into his camera because, as we know, they view things too quickly. Yes, he does see it. Not going to harass any drones by the looks of it, just to annoy this hatchery. We have some roaches on the way to get rid of these Hellions. Go on home! We don't want you here. You're making the neighborhood look bad. But there's creep everywhere. I mean, you guys are literally puking on the floor. This is... And you think we're making the neighborhood look bad? I mean, that's the question you have to ask yourself as a Hellion. If you're making the neighborhood look bad and people are just puking everywhere, how bad are you? And we have an armor upgrade for Stephano with melee attacks on the way as well. Speed just finishing up for the Zerglings. Looks like he's going to head into the natural. He might get a couple of drone kills here. Getting a few drone kills. He is lighting them up. Oh, those poor drones. Ah. Oh, that is not a nice way to make up in the morning. And they are stacked up so nicely for these Hellions. 17 workers killed for Neeb. He's got to be feeling quite good about himself. And more Hellions on the way. He's not giving up with this harass. He shall never give up. And we have an armory and another expansion on the way, as well as siege tank research. More factories, refineries, all sorts of cool stuff happening for Neeb. And if you're getting annoyed at me for saying that name, don't be. It's an awesome name. Okay. Sometimes you've just got to do things in life because it's an awesome name. And Stephano's getting his army in the corner, but look at this, more drone kills. More, oh, the humanity. Oh, the Zerg. Oh, ow. Oh, no. Oh. Those poor drones. Those poor drones. 26 workers killed now. Those poor things. They're just scorch marks now. Oh, the humanity. Or the Zerganity. Or something. I don't know. What do you call it when it's not human and it's dying and it's horrible? Oh, those poor little Zergs. They didn't know what hit them. We have upgrades on the way. Just about to finish up for Stephano, who is in fact getting his lair tech now as well. Gonna have to siege up, make sure those roaches don't come up, but I think they're just gonna be there to deny any sort of Hellion attacks. Though he might try to sneak out here, but of course we have an Overlord checking out that. Nothing will slip by Stephano today. He has had it with your pesky Hellions. And we have a starport on the way, so he may go for some sort of drop. Or just go for medevacs to heal infantry. And then drop, because that's what Terran people do. They drop. Doesn't matter what they're going to do with those Hellions, they will drop those Hellions on top of everything. And I don't make much sense now. At all. And we have an infestation pit just about to finish up for Stephano. We've got Carapace on the way, as well as missile attacks ×1. Bunch of missile towers all over the place. And it looks like he may in fact be going for drops himself. But I think it's just Overlord speed. Aww. I love drops. They're fantastic, especially when it comes from a Zerg player dropping everything all over that poor Terran guy. And it looks like we're going to have an attack at the natural of Neeb, who's pushing back Stephano just ever so slightly. Losing some Hellions though. And Stephano's going to be pushed back a bit. More roaches on the way. We have a medevac on the way as well, so he's probably going... There we go, there's the drop. There's the drop happening over there. Some poor Overlord's getting beaten up. What do you expect when you puke on a man's third expansion? Looks like this drop may get spotted by the Overlord over here. In fact, it will... Oh no, Neeb! Oh, Neeb. It was spotted. Stephano should know that it's coming. presume he's going to reposition his army soon, but he may not have seen it. It's coming past another Overlord. Will he see it, or is he just going to leave it and let it go? It doesn't look like he spotted it. And there we go. Got a drop there. At the same time, we have Hellions being annoying over here at Stephano's 4th base. And roasting alive all those drones at the main. Just lining them up. Roasting them on that blue Hellion bonfire of death and dismemberment and just... Oh, so many deaths. Those poor workers. 43 workers killed now. Looks like Stephano's got a whole bunch of Overlords just chilling outside of Neeb's main, not feeling very safe, and they are in fact able to drop. Got Infestors on the way with the Infestor upgrade as well. 4th expansion has just finished up with that one pesky Hellion about to die to a Zergling. That Zergling deserves some medals there. That takes some serious guts to charge a Hellion with the blue flame upgrade when you're just a lowly Zergling. Looks like he's going for another drop. Dropping those Hellions all over Stephano's expansions. It's not a nice time to be Stephano. Not when you have Hellions inside your base. It's never a nice time to have Hellions inside your base. Unless they're your Hellions, I suppose. This drop's going to get shut down with Stephano's army all over his main, but it looks like he's moving out, and this drop may actually do some damage. No, Stephano, turn around. But he's just going to opt to sit there with his medevac. We have a Thor walking around over here for some reason, I suppose. Gonna die to Zerglings and Roaches. Horrible ending for that poor Thor, but it distracted him enough to get that drop in. He is roasting alive some more workers. Let's have a look at that. 50, 51, 53, 55. Oh, those poor drones. Death rate of drones is quite high. It's not a nice time to be a drone. We have another couple of command centers on the way. Probably going to turn those into orbitals for some nice mules. And we have lots of spine crawlers on the way for Stephano, who is apparently quite fed up with drops happening on his mineral line on his main. So he's going to be setting up those spine crawlers all over the place. Make sure that gets taken care of. And Neeb looks like he's pushing out, clearing some creep, checking out. But we've got a bit of a drop, a couple of Overlords loaded with Roaches. May just drop those on top of the siege tanks. And of course we have the Infestors and Zerglings and Roaches, all of those ground forces. Sieging up. We have the drop on top of the tanks. There we go. They're dropping. Cut the siege tanks down. It's not quite enough to take them all out, and it looks like Neeb will win this engagement, but not by much, and that is quite a lot he has had to sacrifice, while Stephano will be remaxing quite quickly. Got a few Hellions on the way as well. Infest is throwing out some infested Terrans, just to be a pain, and to delay Neeb from approaching any further. Have a Viking on the way. Going to try and pick off some Overlords with that at the same time, I think. And we have a Planetary going down as well, just to defend. There we go. Stephano's just throwing Roaches. That poor old Neeb. Neeb is still ahead in supply though. But let's have a look at how much of that is actually army. No, he is in fact both ahead in worker supply and army supply. Neeb doing quite well for himself. Lots of Hellions and Thors working side by side, and Stephano says, GG, congratulations Neeb, you have killed Stephano. He has surrendered to your superior might, and I'm going to say that name one last time before I finish off. Neeb wins the game. Cheerio, folks.